a little over a week since I had twins. Around 35 weeks and 5 or 6 days, I went into labor and delivery for the third time in 1 week. I was having multiple readings on my blood pressure monitor at home, above 160 over 110. When they put me on the monitors, they realized I was actually in preterm labor. I was having consistent, strong contractions. They were causing me to progress to an extent. I wanted to see if I could continue to progress without giving me any kind of Pitocin. I was basically in labor at that point. It did a pretty long time before checking me again. Unfortunately, my labor just kind of stalled, no longer making significant progression. It was very, very slow progression. On Monday, I was pretty much stuck at 6 centimeters. So the doctor decided that they would go ahead and give me my epidural as well as a low dose of Pitocin. We all kind of expected that to go quickly. My singleton pregnancy, once I was on Pitocin, my labor lasted like 3 hours total. All of us kind of expected it to go the same or similarly. It absolutely did not. There was little to no progression that day. I had not slept at all Sunday night, Monday. On Tuesday morning at like 3 a.m., I decided I have to take a nap. I'm like a zombie right now. I did end up taking like a 3-hour nap. I woke up at 6 a.m. on Tuesday and my water had finally broken. Contractions were starting to get stronger. I was at a 7 for a really long time, for pretty much the entire morning, and the doctor was just very surprised, I think, that I was not progressing. She kind of had a suspicion that my water might still be partially intact. It was true, my water had not fully broken, it had only partially broken. From there, my labor finally started to progress. My original plan was to give birth vaginally to both babies. They were both head down, and I had to deliver in the OR because of the potential of a C-section. Baby A came out in about 4 pushes. It was baby B's turn, and she did end up going from head down to breech. I later found out is very common with twins. At that point, the doctor gave me the choice of trying to flip baby B, which I didn't love the word trying. I was in so much pain from my first delivery of baby A. In that moment, the C-section felt like the safer option. I did end up delivering baby B via emergency C-section. All, I think this birth taught me not compare your birth to anyone else's birth, to not compare your birth to your previous birth experience. This birth was so different from my first birth. It also reminded me that a healthy baby or healthy babies is absolutely the #1 goal. No matter how I end up delivering that, at the end of the day, I'm just so grateful that both of them are healthy. Even though I was not expecting to have a C-section, I knew it was always an option in the back of my mind. I'm just really grateful for healthy babies and a safe delivery overall.